Okay, now we're in a regular design area of Embird, and I've opened a test file. So previously with the native borders we didn't have to load them because they're already in the program, but when we do user borders we have to load them. So this icon here brings up the user editors. The rope is the area where borders go, so we just click on the rope. You can have up to 5 user-defined borders that you load, but you'll find that you have to keep loading them when you start Embird next time. So I'm going to go to there. This is the cherries border with a little bit of tweaking that I did in the last segment of the video. And I could continue to load 5 more if I wanted to. So I go OK. Now I'm going to do the circle first. Control P to get my parameters. I toggle on the border button. I'm going to choose the drop down. The user borders are always on the top, so there's my cherries icon. And I'm going to change the width to 10 and accept it. And I'm going to change the length to 10 and accept that. And I'm going to change the density to 4.5. I can just click that. And everything else I'm pretty much going to leave. So I'm going to apply, and it looks okay. If I look at it at 3D, the one peculiarity is there seems to be a gap here at the end of the circle. I have tried fiddling with that, and so far I haven't solved it. So if anyone knows the reason for that, please post it on Embroidery Masters so we can all learn from it. Okay, that one is good. Now I'm going to go down to my next line. That was snow falling off my roof. We have a ton of snow right now. And I'm going to go to parameters again, Control P, and click on the border, look for my cherries, and this time I'm going to go a little larger. Let's go to 20 for the height, and let's go to, no, let's not make it symmetrical, let's go to 18 for the length of the border or the segment. Okay, and I'm going to change the density to 4.5, and everything else I'm going to leave the same. So I'm going to apply and generate stitches, and that's all okay. So that looks pretty good. The one last thing I like to do is click on the little jump icon and just see if anything strange is happening. And these are all the things you'd expect. And this green part here is a jump or connection, but it'll be interesting to see whether that actually connects or not, but it doesn't look like it. Anyway, that is all we really have to do. I'm going to go back to normal. One other little trick I'd like to show you, I'll just take off that jump icon. When you're using something like a circle, or actually any of these, when you go to parameters, another interesting thing to know is that you can mirror them. This design is quite symmetrical, so it won't look that different if we mirror the sides. But we can mirror them, apply, and then you see it flipped it. So that's interesting. Sometimes you want your border in a certain way, and the mirroring is another change that you can make. Okay, this is all that we would have to do in Embird Studio, and the next step would be to take our design, save it in Studio, and then to take it into Embird Editor for a final stitch out.